Wingardium Leviosa.
Ti si tu? Yeah. So I would love to. I finished the missions for open chests. Level 3. I repeat them all up. And pick up the little moon devils. I've been looking at some days, so here's a little approach. I'm just running around the map.
Well, and you thought you could hide from me. Ringo!
Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Ringo. Potato.
What have you done?
Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. The beasts around him. Alohomora. Revelio. Chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp. Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
That worries. Ringo! Let me to warm you up.
Descendio! Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Incendio!
My young friend. Incendio!
Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Reparo. That's that. Settled.
Chinese cabbage.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You can't imagine.
Revelio. I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages. Compulso! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo!
I will make you.
Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo!
That's Judas. Attack!
Incendio!
You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo! Revelio! That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Undia.
Yes, he told me.
I have them right here.
Marvelous. The same Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again. A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
Collected all the keys from the cabinets, every coin, 2 different coins, so you can open the special chest. I don't know what it is, but I suppose it's some coins as well, and some skins or something. Let's see.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Another house token for the house chest. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
Yeah, something. Sounds good.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
I knew it. Whoa, 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 What? This is I don't see the spell. This is it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Depulso. Revelio. Levioso. Descendo.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice, let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Evil witch. I mean,
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant.
fuck is this?
I like to think it enriches his experience.
What the fuck?
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
How the heck?
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food?
I'm not sure.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
I hope like pork.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Typical Saturday.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help.
Oh,
Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments. Be on the lookout. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as...
Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Ooh, I hope it's a hippogriff.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Same. Only a bit cold.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow down before me, boy.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
No. She's fast looking ribbit.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't...
I suspected you too much.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, I've seen it firsthand with...
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, you may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village. They're up to something.
That does seem strange.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out.
I think that's a fine idea.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going, but we'll speak again.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Levioso! Descendo! Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Oh, cringe.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. That said...
Cringe.
Thank you, Sirona.
I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello. Good to see you.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with
Oh
news?
my god.
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Before that, I'm gonna stack up. So this is the new base. I got some fertilizers random. Don't know what it's random. Yeah, but it's random.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Very base. I made a big base.
Looks rather dark in there.
I feel like everything. But
Stopped me before. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
oh, it's probably this one. Yep.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
It seems Ranrock and Rook.
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite... Let us hope that...
Don't suppose...
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark...
What about...
The Helmet of Urtgott is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is... Reclaiming it would mean a...
It all seems clear to me now.
I do hope I will remain eagerly awaiting your return. Please.
Collector's cave.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. It's sealed. Lumo. Moths. Curious. Accio. Revelio. Merlin's horn. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Descendo! Accio! Revelio! Lumos! Accio! Lumos! Accio! Lumos! Accio! Lumos! Accio! Revelio! I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Oh my god.
Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Stay back! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Descendo! Revelio! Depulso! Revelio! Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Levioso. Revelio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. Descendo. This has a moth imprinted on it. The same as the door. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Depulso! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh my god.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Oh! Depulso. Accio. Oh. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. This looks even more complex. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Revelio. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Capulso. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Better show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet.
Okay.
To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic. Have a look then.
Expulso!
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Pay for your deed.
Confringo!
You're going.
You've made a mistake.
Confringo! Levioso! Descendo!
Expulso!
Descendo!
What was that?
Confringo! Levioso!
Expulso! Expulso! Damn!
Levioso! Incendio!
Productive, aren't we?
Confringo! Descendo!
Expulso! Expulso!
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! That's it!
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Incendio! Confringo!
Made a grave mistake.
Levioso!
Potato!
Descendo!
What have you done? Reducto!
Incendio!
Damn you!
Levioso!
I'll get to them, you're in a heap of trouble!
Incendio! Confringo!
Reducto! More!
Levioso!
Potato! Learn that in first! Reducto!
Confringo!
Reducto!
Incendio!
You haven't got off the
Descendo!
train!
Levioso! Confringo! Incendio!
Reducto! Potato! Reducto!
Descendo! Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the...
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why...
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I am glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad... We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the 3 broomsticks when you can.
Oh my god. Oh, this is interesting.
I would like your help with something.
I would like to have a girlfriend with the G class, but we cannot
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safe.
Precisely what... You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the
Perfect!
knapsack.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Everything's all right now. I'll look after you.
Revelio.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west. Deke will meet you there.
Oh, no, you... Professor Howin will never believe this.
Revelio.
No, I'm kidnapping. Oops.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknoll.
Then I shall go. Do cooperate, won't you? Going to hurt you. Now, I'm only trying to help. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. everything's all right now. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack. Poachers want them for their...
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of. A herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the... So, unfortunately, unless you have a way...
I shall go. No, you don't. Levioso! There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Professor Howard will never... Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts.
All right.
see what he has for us now.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
Yep, what the fuck?
But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
The fuck?
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh!
The fuck is this?
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with value. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts.
Very well. I've collected some magical material.
Now, Deke can... First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to...
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your... making your clothing more useful in a... Why don't you try it?
I'll go and experiment. Revelio. Revelio.
Shit.
Revelio. Revelio.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Came out nicely. I should show Deek. I used the enchanted loom, Deek.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deek. Does it get any more cozy?
Likely she saw him.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
welcome to Brood and Peck. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in personally. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them. Must have been someone from... Anyway, always have trouble collecting them myself as the... Used to carry them in the shop, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rough.
There's worse. Trust me. Not surprising.
Sounds like stocking.
Truer words never... Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the... Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
Great new gear. 5 times.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Remove my demiguise statues.
Pardon me, sir, but about the...
What?
They're quite clever. So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
He is a bit much for a caretaker, but he means well.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until...
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified...
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation.
Glad to hear it. And I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again.
Of course.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hog...
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardo of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used...
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him.
Believe it or not,
Oh, thank you!
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Miss. I should dismount here.
If we can't even agree on something amongst ourselves, we to forge a plan